This is kind of a bit of a snapshot in terms of where consumers are in terms of the different platforms. This, again, is an ever-evolving beast and changing quite significantly. Chat came out recently and said they've got not 700 million users, they've got 800 million users going on at the moment. I think that all of the platforms are all doing very similar things, and I think that they'll all coexist in the future. I don't think it's one size fits all. I think these other tools, Gemini, there was a recent study that just came out that Gemini is now getting more traction in the US than Chat, so that's interesting. As enterprises and business come into these tools and start using them more, the dynamics will change in terms of the number of users, etc. But it's just interesting to note this. And our programs, again, are agnostic across all of them, because we want people to be comfortable whichever tools that they're using, acting in similar ways and setting them up in similar ways will get them the best result. As I said, Copilot, Chat, Manus, Grok, Perplexity, and Claude are all platforms that I delve in and out of. I don't in Manus so much, but certainly across the other platforms, I interplay between them. There's settings that everybody can set up as a basic thing that no one does. Setting up your, setting up some stuff, some information about you, what you do, what you're all about, how you think about the world, etc., how you want it to interact. When you set up the settings, and that influences every single conversation that you have, whether it's in a standard chat window or whether it's in a project or a custom GPT, which we'll get into. When you set up the context to your settings, it will have that lens across every conversation that you have. And people just miss this step altogether.
It's hugely powerful.
Yeah, it is. It is hugely powerful. And some things, and like you'll set it up the first time round and you'll start interacting with it, and you might not like the way that it's interacting. You go back into the settings, adjust things, play around with them, and then go back in and start working away again. And then you'll get to see whether you've got the instructions set up in the right way. But all platforms, they all give the same capability, settings in the back end to help give proper context to understanding who you are. They all have similar back-end setups. So this here is the back end of a custom GPT. And again, all platforms have this capability. You can build a custom GPT, which I'm going to show and explain in a little bit more detail. There's a description of what the GPT does. So this is where, if you've got a paid or a plus account in ChatGPT, you can set up a custom